Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. All right, welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Beyond Babbitt. This is your host, Brian Anthony, reporting for duty. Well, guys, it's happened again. I've already preloaded in the description box down below. I preloaded the article by the NYT, New York Times. And, well, some more bombs were sent out today. Pipe bombs. That brings the total now to 9 pipe bombs sent out this week. Let's read out the list, shall we? Today, or maybe last night, I don't know, but it's being reported today. Robert De Niro, the actor, the Democrat actor, the F Trump guy, him, he got one. Joe Biden, Joe Biden, the ex vice president who said he'd like to take Trump behind the house, take him outside and have a good old fight, fist fight. Yeah, he got one. Bill and Hillary Clinton, they got one. The ones the never Trumpers, Maxine Waters, Maxine Waters. Whenever you see them out there, you tell them they're not welcome. If you see them in a restaurant, you surround them and you tell them that. Yeah, that one. She got one. President O and Michelle got one. A bomb. CNN, the Clinton Network, Clinton News Network, that hate everything Trump did. Russia. They got one. George Soros, the guy who's funding everything. That our friends, our guests that are inviting themselves to our country. Thank you, Mr. Soros. He got one. Hey, how you doing today? Antoine Curley. All right. And Eric Holder. Yeah, he got one. And John Brennan. He got one. Now, one thing, when you look at this list, you notice that all 9 of these are staunch Democrats. Okay? That's a good observation. All 9 of these hate Donald Trump. That's a good observation. And all 9 of these got bombs that didn't explode. They showed some of the bombs on TV. Well, hello, Stacy from Coda, Alaska. All right. So, Kodiak, Alaska. So, the bombs didn't explode. On CNN, they showed the bombs with stamps on them. You know how when you send something through the U.S. mail, you have to put the proper stamp to cover the weight of it and the distance of it to make sure it's going to get to the proper location. And once the post office gets it, well, they stamp it. So it'll be like the name of the post office, the state, the date, all that. Well, these packages didn't have the post office stamp. It had the U.S. mail stamps, but it didn't have the post office stamp. That's odd. Maybe Uber delivered them. Yeah, exactly. Maybe Uber Eats or somebody delivered them. Maybe they dropped out of a drone. But without that stamp from the post office, I'm pretty sure it didn't go through the mail. Now let's do some compare and contrast. You remember when President Trump was running for office and ended up getting elected? You remember what happened in D.C. on the baseball field when the Republicans were out there practicing? You remember that. Oh, yeah, the shooting. Some guy shot a bunch of people in the baseball diamond. They were all Republicans. They were hit. Yeah, one of the guys was hit, almost died. Now, that's real. Okay, but you're sending out bombs. 9 people, 9 bombs. Not one explosion. Not one dead body. Yes, Scalise, that's correct. Thank you, Devil Dog. Scalise. Man, you're sending out bombs and it's not exploding. Somebody, either this is a terrible hoax or somebody needs to go back to bomb making school. You got 9 failed attempts. None of your product has exploded. Now, I'm not saying that I want it to explode. I'm not saying that we want bodies, but I'm just exposing the hypocrisy, the fakeness. I mean, now since they heard me say this, they may sacrifice one of their own. But we see this is being done, first of all, to take our eyes off of the invasion coming our way, to take our eyes off of the alien invasion on foot, the 3 caravans, yes, 3. If you didn't watch my last report, there is a 3rd caravan forming in El Salvador, which will be heading this way between October 28th and October 31st. Good morning, Faithful Gamer. So, yeah. So all these Democrats, all these Trump haters got bombs. Not one exploded. I mean, even, you remember when they sent out the anthrax? Somebody actually died from that anthrax they sent out. So that was some real stuff. 800 troops. 800 troops versus 14,000 migrants in the first wave, over 2,500 in the second wave, and who knows how many in the third wave. 800 troops. That's about fair. Yeah, this is set up. It's terrible. So, this is another false flag. This basically, though, this is to cover their tracks. These people, all these people, in case you didn't know, they're supposed to be, out of the 50,000 indictments, 57,000 now they're saying, some of these people have docket numbers. Right. Some of these people have docket numbers for the case. Hillary Clinton has a number now. Her indictment isn't secret anymore. In other words, she is supposed to report to court or military tribunal. Also, George H.W. Bush, Herbert Walker Sr., he has a number. He has a case number now, a cause number, whatever they call it, docket number for his case, for their sealed indictment. It's not sealed anymore. And all of these guys have one coming, have some charges coming. So this is to cover their tracks. Now they're victims, right? You're a victim. You get a bomb in the mail, it doesn't explode, you're a victim. I already heard that they're putting, what is it, the National Guard, or they're beefing up all of these people's security, in other words. The government is paying for it. But I thought most of these people already have CIA protection for life, you know? Oh, well. John X. Army, yeah, I listen to him every now and then. Yeah, I like John X. Army. So we see the difference between the bombs that the Democrats are getting, that no one has died, no one has been injured, nothing has even exploded, versus the Republicans in the baseball diamond. They were all shot up and Scalise almost died. See, there's a difference here. One is propaganda, one is real. So what are we saying about this? You know, you think they're going to send out more packages tomorrow? You think this is going to keep these people out of jail if they ever go to court? You think they're going to say, wait, let's have an FBI investigation to see who's sending these bombs? You know, we can't have my court date yet until we find out who tried to kill me. I mean, what do you think? But I'll tell you one thing. If an ISIS person or Al Qaeda in the middle of a desert in a sweatshop working with buckets and can make a bomb that works, well, something's wrong with this picture. Because these packages were sent from America, where all the tools and supplies are here. Much better technology. You should be able to make a bomb if you have that know-how. Oh, yeah. So what this is going to do, this is going to polarize. The right is going to go further right. The left is going to go further left. So y'all ready? About to go at it, man. About to go at it. The government is going to go at it. Citizens. And then we got the alien invasion coming on foot. We got the alien invasion coming in the skies. Nobody really knows what's going on. Oh, the stock market is back up. At least it was the last time I checked. It was up a few hundred points, the Dow. They got us focusing on everything but the real thing. The takedown is coming. Yeah, it's rigged. The takedown is coming. And when they crash it, they're going to crash everything. It's like the whole house falling in at once. The October surprise. They always warned us of an October surprise. We've had several surprises this month. The weaponized migrant armies, plural, that are coming. The armada of ships down by Venezuela coming. The planets and comets and whatever else is in our skies coming. Matter of fact, guys, I got another one I saw. Something in our skies, man. It looks like the SpaceX launch, and this is more recent. These are demons, man. These are demons. Matter of fact, give me a second. I'll load it into the description box down below. One moment. Oh no, not that one. Hit the wrong button there. Yep, here it is. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, here it is, guys. I'm putting it in here now. All right, guys, it's there. So it seems to me that the demons, the fallen angels, they're getting really comfortable. The aliens, they're getting really comfortable here on Earth to where they're showing up in strange places doing strange things. They'll just show up in the sky and do some things to have the people in awe. Oh, what is it? And then it'll just disappear. Operation Bluebeam. You know what Operation Bluebeam is? Okay, well, the government years ago came up with a technology. They can do holograms. They could broadcast things in the sky that aren't there. It's just images, projection. Now that's a sleight of hand. That's it's not there. But this stuff is real. I just loaded it down in the description box so that they're here. They've been chained up. They weren't going to be chained up forever. The fallen angels, yeah, they were chained up. But the Bible speaks about a time they're going to get loose. It's going to get worse because the pit is going to open, and there's going to be stuff coming up from the pit. And then it talks about Satan falling from heaven. Revelation 12:12. and he bringing some minions with him. And so you got stuff coming from here, you got stuff coming from the bottom, and then the scripture talk about how men's heart shall fail them for looking at the things which are coming up on the earth. Heart attacks, man. Not just faint, just scared to death. Can't move. Just scared. Look at this, man. Okay. So the bombs are fake. It's propaganda. And my guess would be all these 9 people. Well, I'm saying 9 people, but CNN received one, and that's not a person, but these 9 entities or whatever who received these bombs, they knew it in advance. They were in on it. They knew it wasn't going to explode. And now they're victims. And now they need to be protected instead of prosecuted for the crimes. You see? It all makes sense. I also did a report about the migrant army. I did like 4 videos yesterday. The migrant army is chanting in Spanish, "Yes, we can. Yes, we can." Who sent them up here? Who trained them? We also know that George Soros had something to do with the funding of President O when he was in office, how he came to power. We know that Saudi Arabia had something to do with the funding of President O when he came to power, and that Russia had something to do with funding of President O when he came to power. And we know when he came to power, he had a lot of dealing with the Chinese. The Chinese are now funding an army down there, along with Soros. Yeah, our three crews of our buddies that are coming to visit us, our extended family who said they're going to come and take over. They just want our houses. They want our jobs. They just want our money. See, at first they were saying, we're escaping the violence in our countries. Now they're saying we're escaping poverty. Really? You just going to come here and just be rich? Really? As soon as you just come in, now we're rich. There's no poor people in America, right? Doesn't make sense. But most of the people are zombies. If they're watching CNN, they're brainwashed, predictive programming. They're on the opiates, and the mind is controlled. MK Ultra, Operation Mockingbird. Also, look this up. If you have, and this is not even 5G, if you have a big screen TV that's a plasma television, you may want to get rid of it. Because just like 5G, it's able to operate on the same wavelengths as your brain. Alpha, beta, delta, theta. Yeah. ELF, extremely low frequencies. And they can put you in a dreamlike state. You can become hypnotized by watching television. It's more than just watching the television program. You got to think about this stuff. It's not just a play on words. Anyway, you'd be safer watching. If you watch television, you'd be safer watching it on your phone, on a laptop, or something like that. Something that's not a big plasma screen that can lull you to sleep and hypnotize you and brainwash you. And you just stare at it because you're on the opiates. And it tells you to go do something. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You walk outside zombified, doing whatever the television told you to do. We're in deep, guys. We're really in deep. Wait a minute. What do you think about what he's saying about saving up 6 months of food because of the dollar? Well, the dollar is there's videos floating around on the internet. President O, and they asked him about the dollar, or maybe it was it President O or was it Eric Holder? One of the guys said in a news conference, said, "Oh, we're just going to kill the dollar," just nonchalantly. And whoever was asking the question never asked him, to elaborate. What do you mean by that? We just went to the next question. We're just going to kill the dollar. That's what the bailouts are for. The first bailout was during the handover from Bush W to President O. And then there's been two more since then, and we're in the third one now. There's no way. There's no way we could ever get out of this because we're getting interest on that debt. There's no way it could ever be paid back. Not a chance in the world. There's no way mathematically possible. It's impossible. Impossible. So, of course, they want you in the dollar. They want you holding it because they're doing the pump and dump right now. Yeah, so all the people in the know, they pump the market way up. And everybody look like you can't lose. Any company you invest in, anything you throw your money in at the market, you're going to make money. Oh, throw more, borrow some money, throw more, sell this, sell that, put it in the market. Okay, and all the people that's watching you, they telling you to get in. Oh, it's a bull market. Oh, it's going higher. And they just waiting. When it get high, they looking around, calling. Hey, tell them sell all that stock. I need that ASAP immediately. I need that. Sell it. Sell. And they sit back. Oh, everything's fine. Don't worry. They get their money out, and you stuck in. And then when it crashed, boom! The house always wins, man. It's a big casino. The house always wins. Pensions are going to be lost. Pension plans. That's a good idea. Pension plans, 401ks, bank accounts. If all your money is in the bank, bye-bye. Au revoir. You're not going to be able to get it out. If all your money is in the stock market or some CD or somewhere, au revoir. So, I would suggest you start doing something now to try to ensure your safety, that you'll have something. Because you see that they have all the bases loaded. Yeah, they're going to panic. Oh, yeah. And they're anticipating the panic. The UN is already ready to come in and save the day. Yeah, they want to cause the panic. That's why they're sending our family from here. All these aliens. Coming up, 3 waves of them now. Already ready. We already figured out that to walk 1,000 miles, you can't do that in 2 weeks. Oh, they'll be here. They'll be here in 2 weeks. 1,000 miles. Well, what do you guys think, man? We need to, do what we can. We definitely need to do what we can. The dollar is going away. If the electricity goes down, cryptocurrency won't be any good. If the internet goes down again, and they can take it down in sections, especially since they added the keys, they can take it down in any section they want. The cryptocurrency will be no good. So then what? How are you going to buy, sell, or trade without the mark? Oh, that's coming. Also by 2020, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Real ID Act. It was something that, I believe it was, I don't know if it was during W's years. He tried to push it through, and then Obama tried to push it through. It's where everybody had to have a certain kind of license with a facial recognition, a chip, a whole bunch of stuff to identify you. And it's all going to be interlinked. And without it, you can't get on a plane, you can't enter a government building. There was so many restrictions, you basically won't be able to live without that type of license. Well, people fought against that when they heard about that. And they thought they killed it. They just pushed it back. The new deadline is 2020. It's 2020. So they're saying without this type of new driver's license or identification, You won't be able to fly on a plane. You won't be able to go on any airlines, any government building. I mean, it's like I don't even think you'll be able to drive a car. You know, yeah, you're going to be locked out of the system. And this is before they start putting that chip in there, the chip in your right hand or in your forehead. But yeah, guys, I just want to come on here and discuss these bombs. 9 bombs, nobodies. The zero. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So, if this person was had a job, if this was, they'd be fired. I mean, you missed. You're 0 for 0. I mean, you're 0 for 9. I don't know anybody you can miss everything and still be employed, unless you're an imbecile. Yeah, I was just gonna mention that. Thank you, Devil Dog. It would probably be wise not to spend all of your money or get in debt with credit trying to have a big holiday season because it's really going to go down during this holiday season. Rick Wiles, he has a show called True News. He had a dream several years back. I don't know if it was his dream or his daughter's dream, but his dream, the end came, or America was nuked during Thanksgiving. Everybody was at the table having Thanksgiving dinner. He said how they were dressed warm, fireplace, turkey. It was a holiday. He thinks it was Thanksgiving. Could have been Christmas. Yeah, it is. And all he could remember was the fire, the explosions, and all the dead people were skeletons. They were reaching out to him and was like, their hands were grabbing it. And if you knew this was coming, why didn't you tell us? If you knew this was coming, why didn't you tell us? Yeah, you have to go to his truenews.com, TRUNEWS. He's on YouTube and he has his own platform. So he's told the dream several times, and he may tell it again. So I mean, I'm sure you can find it in the archives or whatever. But and he said he's never been the same since. He said he had this dream like in '98 or '99, and ever since then he's been trying to tell everybody. Well, this is it. We'll probably go dark next year. I mean, but we have to stay encouraged, stay positive. If you know who you are and whose you are, you're going to be good. You're going to be good. Just like you exercise your muscles, exercise your faith, exercise your prayer life. But don't be stupid. Don't think it's magic. Don't think like, oh, well, since I got this relationship, I don't need to be prepared for nothing. You need to be prepared for just everyday living, just for tomorrow. Shoot. Hard times can fall at any time, and you got to be prepared for everything right now. Yes, November false flags coming. A lot of things keep pointing to the day 11/11/2018 because it equals 33. It's a Masonic Illuminati number. These migrants, these bombs, that's when it's set to happen. They're going to get here around November the 6th, Tuesday. Tuesday, election day, midterms. Win, lose, or draw, they're not going to stop. If the Republicans win, you think they go, oh, well, now we won, we're going to send all these armies back. No. The Democrats win, they say they're going to let them in. Either way it goes, it's going to happen. Yes, this is the October surprise. And Antifa's just a small part of it. Antifa's funded. They get paid by this guy, George Soros, who received a pipe bomb the other day. Yeah, he's a billionaire, multi-billionaire. So Oh yeah. Yes, the Republicans are winning. I mean, Trump is not running, but yeah, the Republicans are winning. They're saying it's a red wave. Well, I can't say that, but the guy is a war criminal. Several countries he can't go to or he'll be arrested. And I believe it was something about Interpol may have been looking for him a while back or something. But the guy is a billionaire. Come on, man. Billionaires don't go out like that. I can't remember when. Name one. They got money, man. You know. Shoot. Hey, I'll give you a couple of 100,000 if you fly me out of here. I'll give you 200, 300,000, 4, 5. Man, $500,000 to this guy, man, is like $5 to you and I. Come on, man. 500,000. You throw that away. You throw that away. Yeah, that's true. But you know they are. You notice all of them are old now. They have life extension technology. Look at Bush Senior, Queen Elizabeth, Kissinger. One of them just died. Who just died? Zub, Zub, Zygmunt Brzezinski. But they're all like 90s, man. 90 and up. That's above the average lifespan. You know what I'm saying? How did you get this type of health? Ain't like y'all be working out every day. Y'all don't go to the gym. Yeah, they got life extension technology. They eat adrenochrome that they kill the little kids and get. It's deep, man. I don't even want to get into that. But that's why they have the pedophile lines. So yeah, they do things, and then it's rumored that some of them have mixed DNA with outer worldly beings like lizards, reptiles, and some say that's why Princess Diana died because she was going to expose the secret. Nobody can let this get out. You know what I mean? Even though it's in the books and in the movies and things of myth and fairy tale, when you start speaking of this stuff in a factual basis, they do stuff to you. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I don't want to hold y'all too long. We just got to fight, man. Fight and pray. Don't cower down. Don't get scared. No fear. No. You weren't given the spirit of fear. Yeah. Anyway, guys, if I get more information or if something else comes up, then I'll do another video. But let's keep our eyes on this thing. If you hear anything, see anything, be sure to let me know. Get the word out. We have to spread the word out. Like, subscribe, and share. And again, I appreciate all my new subscribers, man. I really appreciate it. I hear that there's been a lot of people to tell me that some of my videos don't have volume. Really? They're messing with it. And they say some of them, they can't, it doesn't allow them to share my videos. Then I had a person say my videos won't even play. They can play everybody else's, but they can't play mine. Well, I must be saying something right. Right? Anyway, guys, I definitely appreciate y'all watching. Keep your eyes open. And with that said, Brian Anthony, Beyond Babbitt, over and out.